What is going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome back to another DirtyBomb video. How are you doing today? Hopefully you guys are good. Today, we are going to be, well, we're going to have some Sawbones gameplay on in the background. You can see it already playing. It's some quite nice gameplay. It's from the first half of a stopwatch game. It was a 6v6 server. It was quite a fun game. I enjoyed it. There's a few nice kills in there, a few nice little sprees. There's a few fails as well. I'm sure someone is going to timestamp them down in the comments for me. But all in all, it was just a fun game. It reminded me of the joys of actually being able to play medic. The fact that you kind of being that frontline medic, it can be quite fun in DirtyBomb. You don't have to sit as Aura squatting on a Aura station. You can be mobile. You can be on the front line, and yeah, I do a bit of everything here. You can see the loadout I've got on. It's got mechanic on, so I'm doing my duty as an engineer as well. It's a beautiful sight, isn't it? I'm not sure where our Fletcher was at this point, but anyway. I didn't want to talk about the gameplay today, and here I am a minute in, and it's all I've talked about. Hopefully, you guys are good. Obviously, I will start off this video by saying this is what I would describe as a retrospective commentary. If you've been watching the videos as of late on the channel, I've not done one of these yet. Of course, we did the kind of cobalt crafting video. We did the video with the new obsidian loadouts, and I kind of reviewed a few of them, just gave some of my thoughts on the weapons and augments and which ones might be worth your money. If you missed those videos, feel free to go back and check them out. And of course, most recently, we did a little montage. You know, we threw something together. It was from a day's worth of gameplay. It was really good fun to actually record it. Obviously, brand new PC, brand new shiny graphics. And for a video that I did in a day, I was pretty happy with it. And the general reception was really positive as well for the most part. But it is a topic I actually want to... I guess we can start off the video by talking about that video, because I feel like it brought up some interesting things in my mind. And the first thing I will say is, if you are someone who subscribed off the back of that video, because that video did get shared around, and I did notice a few people subscribing following it, hello and welcome. Obviously, not all my videos are super edgy Vasily montages, as the comment section would lead you to believe. I do like to sit down. I do like to play non-sniper classes in DirtyBomb. I like to do a bit of everything, really. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that video enough to subscribe, and hopefully you're going to enjoy the rest of the content we've got coming our way. But anyway, as I said, I do want to talk about that montage, because I feel like, honestly, it kind of gave the wrong impression. And the reason I say that is because, well, at least as the video stands, it has quite a lot more dislikes than any other video I've done before. And quite interestingly, when I compare it to my previous montage that I did for 1,000 subscribers, you know, almost 2 years ago now, it has, well, that other video has 0 dislikes. And I think one of the reasons for that was people watched that video of mine, the montage, and went, oh my gosh, this guy, he's a super edgy sniper playing for silly. And I don't know, maybe that gave the wrong impression. If you're someone who subscribed thinking you're going to only get sniper gameplay here, I'm going to burst that bubble now, I'm sorry. But it did get me thinking, you know, in terms of what content I want to do here on the channel. In the past, obviously, as I said, we've done cobalt crafting videos since we've come back. We've done a few other bits and pieces. We did the loadout reviews. Of course, in the past, back in 2015, we had map reviews, news videos, that kind of stuff. And really, the first thing I want to ask you guys is, what kind of content do you want to see? Are tricks and tips still something that is worth your time today? Maybe exclusively for the new maps. You know, Dockyard's fairly fresh. We've got Vault on the way. Maybe that's the route to go down. You know, maybe... there is still a niche there as such. Obviously, that was something that was kind of what would you call it? A mainstay of my channel. It was something that my DirtyBomb channel was built around, was the tips and tricks videos. And, well, I think they have a place, certainly. I feel like I don't want to get in this rut of being this sniper-only player. You know, I don't want to be the FaZe clan member of DirtyBomb, because that's not really what I'm about. The reason, actually, there were so many sniper clips in that video, it's because sniping is really easy in DirtyBomb. And I did a video 2 years ago saying why I thought snipers are OP and how I thought you could nerf them. I mean, we've got rid of the insta-gibbing, we've got rid of the jump shooting, and they're still pretty good versus all the other weapons. And I don't know, I feel like this is a topic for another video. Again, I've got a few video ideas in the back of my mind. Certainly a video on sniping, the current state of it on DirtyBomb is on the agenda. I need to do it, because I do have some opinions on it, which I don't know, I don't think everyone will share, but put it this way, sniping right now, it's a little bit good, isn't it? Anyway, as I said, the content, I want your ideas. So if you've got anything particular, let me know, actually. This will be interesting. If you're watching until this point, you've put up with my rambling a little bit. What is it you are kind of subscribed to my channel for? Is it the gameplay specifically? Is it tips and tricks? Is it kind of loadout reviews? Do you want to know what loadouts are worth getting? Do you want to see specific guides on, you know, certain spots on maps, specific mercs? Yeah, we could do some kind of number crunching episode where we would kind of look at the numbers behind all specific weapons, or just kind of review each merc one by one. I'd be kind of interested to know what you guys want to see, really. Obviously, there is a plethora of DirtyBomb content out here on YouTube. And, well, I still feel like the niche that this channel once had really hasn't been filled all that much in DirtyBomb. When you kind of look on YouTube, I don't feel like there's anyone doing these kind of super detailed kind of breakdowns of classes, you know, looking specifically at augments and the strengths they offer. I feel like that's really where this channel's heading, but I'm curious to kind of get your thoughts, I guess, you know, kind of get a feel for which direction the wind's blowing and kind of roll off that. Anyway, I do want to talk about one other thing, and obviously that is the fact that DirtyBomb right now is in a really exciting position. If you've not been following, DirtyBomb was bought back by Splash Damage, of course, previously going to be published by Nexon. Splash Damage have bought back the rights, which is, I think, a really exciting time, and obviously we've already seen Dockyard come out. They've announced there's another map on the way. It seems like there's all sorts going to be on the horizon. I think some of the devs have hinted at an event in the not-so-distant future on Reddit as well, so I feel like at this point, I'm kind of sat wondering if news is something that's worth covering as well. I really hope that the game's got a future ahead of itself. I feel like when you look at DirtyBomb as a game, it's got so much potential to live up to. And hopefully the updates can kind of start to roll now. Obviously, 2 maps in, well, as many months almost really, is a really exciting time. And I feel like it's really going to open up opportunities when it comes to the kind of videos we're doing here. Of course, back when I first started doing videos, it was an exciting time for DirtyBomb. It was in its prime, you know, it had come out in open beta, it was fresh out the womb. And I feel like over the last year or so, there's not really been that much in the way of variety to make content on. Whereas I feel like we're entering kind of a new era, you know, a second wave for DirtyBomb. You know, we've had the long spawn, and we're coming out fresh. And I'm really excited to see what Splash Damage have got planned. You know, really, for the foreseeable future of this game. They've talked about the rapid expansion of the team. And I feel like, for me, with my kind of videos, it's going to be just super exciting to do. But yeah, as I said, this was kind of just a rambly commentary. I didn't have a whole lot planned. I just wanted to kind of spitball some ideas off you. Get your thoughts down in the comments. I really could have scripted this and done it way better, I feel like. But ultimately, I like my videos to feel like I'm having a conversation with you. I want you to feel like, you know, we're sat down in a pub and we're just having a chat about DirtyBomb and what's going on. But anyway, that's going to wrap up this first half of gameplay. As I said, it's nothing too special, but hopefully you did enjoy. I'd be really curious to know what content you subscribe for here on this channel. What content you'd like to see here on WTSFM. But anyway, guys, that's all from me. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you've got any ideas for specific videos you'd like to see, would it be, you know, map reviews? Would it be kind of little tips and tricks? Anything like that? Give me your ideas. Feed me your minds. I want to know more. And yeah, on that, that's all from me. Thank you for watching. It's me, Jack, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.